Hi, I'm Mith, and this is your Sleeptime story. I'm a real person, not an AI voice, and our Sleeptime stories here don't have high stakes, high shenanigans, or exciting plots. They're created for relaxation, maybe some cozy visualization, and to help you drift off to sleep. Are you comfy? Get comfy now so that we can begin. Close your eyes. Take a breath in and let it go slowly. You don't need to hold on to anything right now. Not a single thought, not a single worry. Just let everything loosen. Your shoulders, your jaw, that space between your eyes. Let it all soften. Tonight, I'm going to take you somewhere safe, somewhere quiet, somewhere the rest of the world can't find you. Tonight's bedtime story will take you to the home you've been longing for in your heart. Imagine you're walking down a narrow path through the woods. The trees here are tall, ancient oaks and pines, so old they've forgotten how many seasons they've seen. Their branches stretch wide overhead, lacing together like fingers, filtering the last pale light of the evening sky into something soft and gray-green. The air smells like damp earth and pine needles and something faintly sweet. Maybe wild clover, maybe rain that hasn't arrived yet. You can hear your footsteps on the path, soft and slow. The ground is mossy in places, a little muddy in others. There's no rush. You're not going far. Somewhere above the canopy, the sky is turning the color of a bruised plum, deep violet at the edges, soft charcoal in the middle. A breeze moves through the trees, and the leaves stir with a quiet, papery whisper. And then you feel it, the first drop, cool and light on the back of your hand, then another on your cheek. And then the rain begins, soft at first, just a patter against the leaves high above you, filtering down in a fine mist. The whole forest seems to exhale. And that's when you see it, just ahead, through a gap in the trees. A light. Warm and amber, glowing in the window of a small cabin. It sits in a clearing at the bend of a path half covered in ivy, with a stone chimney from which a thin curl of wood smoke rises up into the wet evening air. The roof is mossy and dark with rain. A covered porch wraps around the front, hung with old lanterns that gently sway in the breeze. You feel something loosen deep in your chest. Oh, there it is. You walk toward it. You're finally home. The wooden steps to the porch are soft underfoot. You can hear the rain picking up now, a steady, even sound against the porch roof above you, drumming gently on the leaves, dripping from the eaves in a thin curtain of water just in front of you. Behind that curtain, the forest has gone dark and soft and far away. You push the door open of the cabin. It gives a low creak, the good kind, the kind that door makes when it's been opened 10,000 times by people who are glad to be home. Inside, it smells like wood smoke and cedar, something warm baking, maybe bread, maybe something with cinnamon. The room is small and low-ceilinged, lit almost entirely by the fire crackling in the stone hearth on the far wall. The flames are unhurried, shifting between amber and deep orange, with the occasional lick of blue at the base. A stack of split logs sits behind the hearth, bark rough and dark. You close the door behind you, and the sound of the rain becomes softer now. Still there, still present, but muffled, gentle, like music playing in another room. There's a chair near the fire, deep and wide, with thick cushions and the color of heather. A wool blanket is draped over one arm, dark green, faintly scratchy, but in the best way, the kind that's heavy when you pull it over yourself. You sink into it. The cushion gives beneath you, warm from the fire's reach. You pull the blanket across your lap, then up over your chest, tucking it loosely around your shoulders. The weight of it is immediate and wonderful, like being held. You let your head rest back. Above you, the low rafters are dark with age. There are some dried herbs hung from them. Lavender, rosemary, a few sprigs of something you don't recognize, but that smells faintly green and clean. A single candle burns on the windowsill, its flame leaning slightly in a draft you can't feel from here. The fire roars quietly. A log shifts, settling deeper into the embers with a soft, muffled thud, and a small cascade of sparks drift upward and then disappear. Outside, the rain has found its rhythm now. It falls in a long, even pour, steady, patient, the kind of rain that isn't in a hurry to stop. You can hear it on the roof overhead, a soft, continuous roar that's almost like white noise, almost like breathing. It runs down the gutters in small rushing streams. It gathers in the hollows of the clearing and makes little sounds against the flat stones on the pathway. There's nothing you need to do. There's nowhere you need to be. The warmth of the fire presses gently against the front of your body, your feet, your legs, your hands resting open on the blanket, all of it growing heavier, warmer, slower. Your eyes are growing heavy now. That's okay. Let them. Notice how the light from the fire moves on the walls, slow and amber and shifting like sunlight on shallow water. It doesn't demand anything from you. It just moves. It just glows. It just breathes. The rain keeps falling. Steady, steady, steady. You feel your breath matching it somehow, long and slow and even. In through the nose, the cedar, the wood smoke, the faint ghost of baked bread. out through the mouth, soft, unhurried, complete. Let your jaw go soft. Let your shoulders drop just a little more. Feel the weight of the blanket across your chest, that good grounding heaviness. Feel the warmth held there beneath it, your own warmth, gathered and kept. There is nothing outside this room that you need to carry right now. Not tonight. The candle on the windowsill flickers once, a breath from somewhere, and then settles back to its quiet, steady flame. Beyond the glass, the rain slides down in long, clear rivulets, burying the dark shapes of the trees into something soft and impressionistic. The whole forest beyond is just shape and shadow and rain. Safe. All of it is safe. You are inside. You are warm. You are held. The fire breathes. The rain falls. Perhaps the occasional rumble in the distance. Nothing scary. Nothing immediate. Nothing threatening. The old cabin holds you without asking anything in return. And slowly, slowly your thoughts begin to quiet, one by one, like candles being gently blown out. Not forced, not pushed away, just done. Just peace. Just finished for the night. The warmth behind your eyelids is amber and soft. Your body has gone still and heavy and wonderfully, completely at rest. There's nothing more to think about. Nothing more to solve. Nothing more to carry. Just the fire. Just the rain. Just the long, even sound of a night that is wholly, entirely yours. Sleep now. You are home.